Hello, and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn as we continue to follow Aloy on her quest to discover her true origins. And we're going to pick up where we left off in the last episode, and we were on our way to Pitchcliff in an effort to find Erin's sister Ursa. When we get here, hopefully we're going to speak to someone who knows something about something. So we are literally just outside of Pitchcliff at the moment, so a few little resources to be gathered up here, and we're going to make our way up to the encampment, and hopefully we will be able to find Erin without too much trouble, and we can continue on with our investigation. I think we've gone the wrong... We've gone too far, that's what it is. We've gone too far. It's not you. Who we're looking for? Where are you? Ah! Here we are.
No sign of Murad's guy. He's had plenty of time to investigate.
We'd better look for him.
Damn right.
Well, someone left here recently, and they were in a hurry.
So we need to track down our contact. It looks like he went this way. So we're going to follow his tracks and see where he went. Ooh, that was close. I could have gone up those stairs so easily. Oh, it looks like we found him.
Has to be Murad's guy. Dervahl's thugs must have made him.
Maybe because he found something. Look at this. I think he drew a map with his own blood.
Right. Those kind of maps you know you better follow.
That might be Pitchcliff. He marked a spot to the north. Could be Dervahl's location.
My men are waiting outside of town. I'll grab them and meet you there.
So we have found our contact, but it looks like somebody else found him before us. And it looks like it is Dervahl and his men. So we're going to go and pay Dervahl a visit and hopefully find out what he's done with Ursa and where he's keeping her, if she is even still alive. So we need to make our way over to Dervahl's camp, and once we're there we can ask him very nicely to give Ursa back.
Machines. Looks like they've been chained up.
Dervahl's a tinker. He probably experiments on them or strips them for parts.
Maybe I can use them to make some trouble. I'll go in first. Hold off until the fighting starts.
All right. We've got your back.
So here we are at the camp, and it looks like we may have some unlikely allies. Basically, what we're going to go for here is a hitman tactic, and we're going to sneak in and we're going to create what will technically be an accident kill. So we have a number of machines here, and the Ravager looks like it will be the one I want to go for. These machines are all chained down and completely harmless, so we're going to use our focus here and find out what is holding them down. And it looks like they are chains of some sort, which we're going to release. and let the chaos ensue.
so.
Found him! This one's yours.
Still sniffing around.
Missed! Here we are.
Focus! This is your fight!
You're gonna wipe us out!
Gotcha now.
Well, that looks like most of Dervahl's men are taken care of, but no Dervahl, and no closer as yet to Ursa. So let's continue our search and our investigation. And we have a few more machines around here. And it seems, at the back here, what do we have? A building. So, let's see where this leads, shall we?
Dervahl says you gotta eat dirt.
They know I'm here now.
Ursa must be in there. We have to get through.
They must use these to protect themselves from that awful sound.
Ursa!
Aaron? Dervahl tried to break me. Shows what he knows.
I should have been with you. Why didn't you come for me? I know I'm a useless trunk, but...
No, idiot. I got a message from Dervahl saying he wanted to parlay. I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap. Couldn't let you get hurt. Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap. Thought I could take him out. Now listen. Dervahl's planning something big in Meridian. He said he'd force Avad to watch as the smoke darkens their precious sun. Your king needs you. No more playing around. You're gonna have to grow up fast.
I will. I promise.
You damn well better, little brother.
Ursa. No, no. Please. I won't let you down. I promise.
Erend, I'm so sorry.
You've got to find Dervahl. But Meridian's a big place.
I'll look through his things. Maybe we can narrow it down. Such a strange device. It's beautifully crafted. This machine's been picked apart with precision. Dervahl's records, maybe. What's Dervahl learned from all his tinkering? Do I want to know? What happens when I turn it on?
I think I've got it working. There. Now, say something. Both of you, Doves.
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want. I just want to hear your voice. And keep it for later.
I'll sing, Papa. La 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 la.
There. A song and a laugh. Even better than words. And now I can hear them whenever I want.
We're done then? Off to bed with you. Good night, Mama. Good night, Papa. Is she gone? What are we going to do? The raids are getting closer and closer to Main Spring. How much longer can we hide like this?
A keepsake from his family. Dervahl's got nothing left to lose. Just notes about crafting. And a lower tucked between the pages. Lots of blaze. Headed to Meridian. If we find it, I'll bet we find Dervahl too. I think I found something that can help. Let's head back to the palace.
Go. I won't be long. I need to tend to my sister.
So, Dervahl is also planning an attack on the Sun Kingdom. So we need to get back there and warn the Sun King that doom is imminent and that his enemy is on his way. Now, unfortunately, as you can see, it is quite a trek, but on the plus side, we can get quite close. This is the campsite roughly, this is Meridian basically, and this is where you will find one of the best traders in the game. They have all of the good stuff, and they are down in Meridian Village down below us. But we're up in Meridian itself, and we're heading for an audience with the Sun King.
To the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that later.
I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope, seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. Used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Erend didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
She's not the one who's suffering now. You are. She died before you could say goodbye.
Is it that obvious? You're right. I'm dwelling on my pain, not just hers. And there's only one thing left that can help. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
I will. But once this threat to Meridian is dealt with, another one looms. We have to talk about the eclipse.
We will. I promise.
So it would seem Dervahl has found a way into Meridian and has planted some explosives. So we better go and find them and try to disarm them before the attack begins. Or before Dervahl arrives. I'm assuming that is going to be his grand entrance. So we need to make our way out of the palace area and back into Meridian itself. And it's quite a trek, because we have to go across this long bridge for a start. And we're very high up as well, funnily enough. Luckily we don't have to go down to the ground. But there is an elevator, but it does take quite a while. Attention, boys. So we're going to find this warehouse. Oh, a data point. We'll have that on our way. And try to locate this bomb and disarm it, if we can. This may not be as easy as said and done, but we will try nonetheless.
Someone over there.
So we're almost at the warehouse now. This building just on our left will come up in later videos. That is the Hunter's Lodge. But this looks like the warehouse. So let's investigate and find this bomb.
You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you.
He has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right.
It's a bomb, all right.
Shut up.
Well crafted.
So finding the bomb wasn't too difficult.
It must be leaking from something upstairs.
So turns out that's not the bomb. That's the bomb. Oh dear. it's a lot bigger. What are we gonna do,
That's a
Errand?
lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun as the city goes up in flames. There's gotta be a way to stop it.
So, we need to deal with this bomb before it blows a great big hole in Meridian. So, let's have a quick investigation. I know what I have to do. I've just forgotten how to do it. What I have to do, you may have noticed that the bomb upstairs is right by a warehouse style first floor door. It's for loading heavy cargo via a winch. There is no winch. We need to open that door. This door right here in front of us. And is that a switch?
If that bomb goes off,
yes, that looks like a switch. So maybe if we go around the bomb. No, don't investigate the bomb. Go around the bomb. Go around the bomb. That's it. Go forwards. Go. Aloy, can you hear me? No, that's Errand. That's it. Look. There you go. You got it. You got it. Well done.
Window to get rid of the fuel for the bomb.
So we now have our method for opening the doors at the very least.
Looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong.
So all we've got to do now is throw the bomb out the window. Hopefully.
Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force. I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make a Vought watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
Well, we have successfully saved the city, and I think it will not be for the last time.
Boot tracks.
So, we need to find how Dervahl is going to get into the city. And it turns out someone walked in the blaze and left a trail for us to follow. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And we're going to follow these tracks and see where they lead. And hopefully they will lead to either some sort of secret entrance or dug tunnel of some sort. Maybe some clandestine way into the city or into the palace in particular.
The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts. This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
So it looks like we've found our secret route into the palace.
Dervahl.
Well, he doesn't look that big and tough. Let's go get him. If we can. Which way are we going here? Ah, is that a handhold down there and across? There's another one, but I can't get to it. Ah, we've got to go down, have we? Okie dokies. So down and across and back up the other side, and we will be on our way inside. Hopefully we can catch Dervahl up and we can then capture him or kill him. Doesn't really matter which, I believe. Everyone wants him dead anyway. I jumped a bit too early there. Ah, a couple of guards. Have that, mate. And that. Hold these. Don't you start. I'm using the wrong bow and arrow. I'm not using the precision bow. I'm using the quick use bow, which does take considerably less damage, or make considerably less damage. So this is the way into the palace. If I can just find the staircase. Come on, Dervahl's getting away. Ah, the stairs. So we're going to make our way up into the palace now and try to catch Dervahl in the act of either capturing or killing the Sun King. And we need to stop him. So here we are at the palace. That's a nice little shortcut, that. We should remember that one.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong. It didn't... I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
No space.
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
We have a problem!
Can we finish this? You kill.
Don't let up!
Well, Avad was that big bad he really was. It didn't take very much to drop him. Mind you, you set anyone on fire and it won't take much to drop them. Though we do still have some of his men chasing us around. So we're going to drop a few presents along the way for them. Hopefully they will collect them up and they will stop shooting their arrows at me.
It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
So, it turns out Dervahl has an airborne division.
Because there's more in the way!
Luckily enough, they're not too difficult to dispatch. They are a little bit hard to hit sometimes when they're on the attack, but they do rest quite a lot, and if we hit them with the fire arrows, they are not an issue. So we're going to have to deal with all of these guys before returning once again to Dervahl.
Ah! Those majestic, murderous glinthawks!
So here comes the second wave. Hopefully we can dispatch this lot a little bit quicker.
You can get a machine to do it for you!
Well, that's the airborne division taken care of. Let's go and confront Dervahl and see where that leads us. Ooh, lovely. Thank you very much.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Erend, you'll screw it up!
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
Hot as a forest fire.
Well, that's Dervahl taken care of, but we still have Hades out there, and he is still on his way with his army.
Aloy. I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Well, don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Dervahl?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
So, after all this, what's next for Erend Vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
Well,
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master, all before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. Now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I hate to tell you this after everything you've been through, but there's another fight brewing, and I need your help. Helis and his fanatics are coming from Meridian.
No rest for the weary, huh? Well, don't worry. I'll be there for you.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you.
Avad, stop. There's something urgent we have to...
I know, but please, just listen for a moment. I want you to stay in Meridian.
What? Why?
Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You're strong, shrewd, capable. I could use someone like you at my side.
It might be worth taking a moment to examine what you just said. You just lost Ursa, a woman who stood at your side and could easily be described as strong, shrewd, and capable. It's pretty clear how you felt about her. And now you're asking me to take her place. Is this a job offer or a proposition?
By the sun, you do indeed share much with Ursa. Including a withering eye for foolishness. Please, accept my apologies. Seems I'm getting ahead of myself. I need some time to resolve my feelings. But you had something urgent to discuss?
Were you and Ursa, you know...
I suppose it's obvious how I feel. How I felt about her. She didn't just give me advice. She gave me strength. But we couldn't be together. Relations between the Karja and Oseram and Meridian were unsteady as it was. The union of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open revolt in the city. And probably war with the clans.
Did anyone know?
Only one. Dervahl. He wanted Ursa, but she rejected him. And so jealousy became yet another of his hateful motivations.
What exactly will happen to Dervahl?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells under the Sun Ring here in Meridian. As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it. My father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass even his imaginings. What a waste. Dervahl is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
Helis is preparing to attack Meridian. It could come at any time.
By the sun. Wait a moment. I want Murad to hear this.
Aloy, the Sun King tells me that you bring grave news.
Please, tell us what you know.
The Eclipse will attack soon, from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
So we are preparing for the final assault, and Hades and his machine army will be here shortly. In the meantime, we are going to leave the story here and get some well-needed rest before the final battle commences. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.